actually wrote this quite quickly after Slow West, so the length of time was raising the funds. It's really tough out there, independent cinemas, tough, and it took a long while to raise the funds. So I've been waiting. COVID got in the way as well, but I was ready. Again, I like to sort of do one project at a time, really, and then sort of take a step back. And so I'll be writing film 3, hopefully quicker probably up here than this one, but that's out of my hands. But yeah, I would say I would hope possibly be a triptych in a way, because I feel there's such a link between Slow West and Tornado that I could tell another very different story, but still somehow imagine them as sort of working as. Well, who would not want to bring back Koki, Takehiro, Tim Roth, Jack Loudon? The cast was fantastic. So yeah, as many as I can. Well, funny you should say that, because there is a view of this film that Koki was the bad person. Yeah. Tim was just like the victim.
I haven't been to this festival, I don't think, so I'm looking forward. But it seems to me that this is the one that is the Independent Film Festival. So it's quite exciting, and especially with this film, so it's homegrown, solid product, and it's wild. So hopefully everyone will have a good time.
So Tornado, she does a cover show with her father Fuji, and then she's just really not happy with her life, and she wants to have this really big moment to change her life. And then I feel like she becomes, she starts from a girl not knowing her true identity into a woman who is really independent and strong. And I really love that gradation Tornado has, like mentally and emotionally. I feel like the anger and really the anger and the guilt and everything really builds Tornado into picking up her katana and fighting. So yeah, I feel like Tornado has such a huge variety of emotions and characters. It was really difficult, and like the ground really uneven, and then it was it was that I think that scene. It was the first time I received my katana, so it was really difficult to adjust to it. But overall, I hope it turned into a good scene, because I haven't seen the movie yet. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to how everything came up, and also the cinematography, because it was shot in film.
When you get there,
and then I'm just really excited how all of the teamwork came up. I think because, when she received the bread, and she was kind of welcomed by the group, and then if I was Tornado, I would go with the group to have comfort, but she chose to go by herself and to continue her journey. So I think she goes somewhere, I think she continues to learn and grow, and continue her journey on her own. I have 2 films coming up in Japan, the True Beauty before and after, but yeah, they're going to be coming up in May and in March. Did I get to keep the katana?
Yeah.
Unfortunately not.
It's an interesting piece. Why did a Japanese samurai end up? How did he end up in Scotland in 18th century Scotland? But so I had to come up with a lot of like the backstory. It was fun. I enjoyed working with John, creating. Oh, it's great. The first time, obviously we shot in Edinburgh, but the first time in Glasgow. But I could only stay 2 nights here. I didn't get to see much of it. It was challenging, but it was really cold and windy, so I couldn't keep my eyes open without getting like watery eyes. So that was hard. But I enjoyed all of it. Like we improvised a lot. We didn't have too many the choices in costumes. So sometimes the kimono, the Japanese traditional costume was a little bit small, a little bit too long, but we improvised along the way. I'm Takehiro Hira. Please watch Tornado.
Let's just start with the main man, Tim Roth. I remember in 1999, I think I was a lumberjack and wannabe actor, and I crashed the party that he was. It was his directorial debut. I can't remember what film it was, but I remember being at the party in Edinburgh and dancing and came across Tim and went, "Oh yes, I saw that Q&A with you. Oh yes, it was very good." Well, 25 years later, I'm on stage with him. So, well, I mean, so no, there's a real link to that actually, because I mean that was my first job. I was grabbed off the Fourth Rail Bridge, God knows when, and I did that Porridge Oats advert, which was a fantastic break. And the cinematographer, no, the cameraman, who's now the cinematographer for this film, is Robbie Ryan. That was his first job, and now he's a two-time Oscar nominee. Duration. It was an old abandoned pub, so that we made it our pub. That was cool. I don't think about fun. I mean, it wasn't really fun, to be honest. It was this time of year. It was crappy weather, and I was the only cast member that didn't have a jacket because apparently my character was so hard he didn't need a jacket. Well, in reality, it's not like that. I'm like, can I have my puffy jacket now, please? In between takes. But yeah, it's all cool. No, it was terrible. There was remnants, old sherry. But it was horrible. No, we tried to go through the dregs of the cellar. It wasn't good. But it's one of these ones you just bring your own bottle and slam it down by the bar and drink it. Oh, God's sake, that's a hard question. I can hardly remember. I'm as per usual for Rory. I'm like a head henchman, and part of the band of Merry Men, not Merry Men. We're the baddies, and I'm quite close to the main to Tim's character, just through time and through other. There's a sort of backstory there, but that's about it. It's a chase movie, survival movie. We're the bad guys. There's a good side, bad side, and I can't even remember what happens. Yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah, I mean, this is what you want. Yeah, I'm very, very proud to fly the flag for this film and be involved. And I wish I was working here more often. It's handier, you know. You get home every night. Well, you get all these actors going, "Ooh, it's so cold," but it was bloody cold. I was only there was quite a few cast, and I literally was the only cast member that didn't, part of the costume, have a jacket. And this was decided on day one as we were filming. John Maclean, the director, went, "No, I think your character's so hard he doesn't need a jacket." And I'm going, "Oh, that's just bloody great, isn't it?" So I was just freezing my arse off the whole film. But in reality, look, these actors, bunch of poncy. There's always someone behind a tree with some nice jacket that after you do a take, they're running, "Would you like your jacket?" kind of thing. So it wasn't that bad. But we did actually get horrific weather, to be honest, which will make the film good. I haven't seen it yet. No, we certainly didn't have a budget for a wind machine. No, that was all real. No, it was blowing a hoolie half the time. It was just a case of finding some shelter in between takes and stuff. Tents were getting blown over and all that kind of stuff. But it was all part of the film. You got the impression that John and the team, they would have been almost disappointed if the weather was good. No, make us suffer. It'll come out. It'll come out. Oh, yes, absolutely. Well, I've no idea. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't seen it yet.